This is Daily Dose of Daryl, Super Bowl. Yep, this is Super Bowl Sunday. This Daily Dose comes out to remind you that the Super Bowl is not the Supper Bowl, and it's not the Soup Bowl. But those are all very helpful to understand this day. Now, a soup bowl is something that often you find at a soup kitchen, where people don't have a lot of food or shelter, and they go and they're helped by getting a bowl of soup. For every year since this began, the young people, generations of young people, have helped take up an offering on Super Bowl Sunday to go to the local soup kitchen. Now, that is something that's sort of a play on words, but I like playing on words. And this Sunday's no different. But there's also supper. And the people at the shelter not only have breakfast, but a lunch and supper. And, of course, some people call it breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If you're raised in the South, it's probably supper. But supper is spelled differently than super. But they all mean that people have needs, they're hungry, and they need caring for, and they need some food. And so this particular daily dose is dealing not with just the physical food. It's not just dealing with the idea of a soup kitchen, but it's also dealing with soup for the soul, so soul food in the soup bowl. One of the things we learn is hurt people hurt people. Did you get it? People who have been hurt often turn right around and hurt other people. So one of the things we need to learn to make this day a super day in our lives is to realize if we have been hurt, be careful not to hurt people, because most of us do. We have to learn to shorten that time between the hurting and the healing. And also, as we begin to do that, we'll realize that the word hurt is not only a noun, but a verb and an adjective. It can be used many different ways. So remember, hurt people, even ourselves. Now, we repeat what we do not repair. And so, when we've been hurt or we've hurt other people, we have to move quickly to begin to repair, or we will repeat that. So to make this a super Sunday today, doesn't matter which team wins as long as our spirit and our soul wins, and we learn to start the repair process where hurt has taken place. So do an examination, a self-examination of where you're hurting and maybe where you're hurting others, and look at how those areas of hurt can be healed and repaired. Now, whatever you're involved in life, if it costs you your peace, it's way too expensive. And so I encourage every one of us today to look and see where we have found peace in our lives, and also if that peace came at a really big cost. Have you learned where that peace is? Have you learned what the cost is? And are you making an effort to make sure you're not giving too much up and to lose your peace? Now, a reminder on our sunroom is shamrocks close at night and open up when the light returns. And it's really amazing to watch. But the light helps us open up to new possibilities. It helps us open up to a new world. And so that's a part of that healing process. So if you've been hurt, learn not to hurt others. Learn to quickly repair it and open up to the light in your life. This is Daily Dose of Daryl. Soup Bowl or Super Bowl or Supper, whichever you want to call it. But remember, it must result in caring and sharing for others, and to make sure our lives don't sacrifice the peace that's needed not only by us, but by many others. God bless you and have a wonderful Super Sunday.